The time is 9:41 a.m. Good morning. The news headline: Nigerian Army reveals the only person who can prosecute repentant Boko Haram terrorists. The news in full. The Nigerian Army have responded to the allegations that they are pampering and feeding some repentant Boko Haram terrorists who have caused harms and destroyed lives and property in our country. The war against insurgency in Nigeria has taken a new feat recently as the armed bandits and terrorists ran for their lives in the forest or surrendered their weapons to the armed forces. According to Nigerian News, the theater commander of Operation Adinkai in the northeastern region of Nigeria, Major General Christopher Musa, made it known that we are gradually winning the war against insecurity and terrorism in the country. He added that while some of the Boko Haram terrorists surrender, the army doesn't have the power to prosecute them, but it is left for the Chief Justice of Nigeria or Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, who is legally backed by the Constitution, to do this. Major General Christopher revealed that they only profile names of the surrendered terrorists and hand them over to the Chief Justice. He also urged everyone, including the media, to help in the fight against our enemies. Just like Major General Christopher, Musa has said that the military need our information sources and cooperation so that the harmony, love and peace will be restored and all the evil perpetrators will be flushed out as soon as possible. The theater commander of Operation Adinkai, Major General Christopher, has assured Nigerians and the international community expressing the apprehension of the massive surrendering of Boko Haram terrorists that the insurgents would not go unpunished for crimes committed, saying that troops were focused, vigilant and on the alert. Nobody will just accept thousands of surrendering Boko Haram terrorists who have committed crimes, take them in and say, "Go, your sins are forgiven." Definitely, we are not taking anything for granted. We remain focused. Part of our training and part of our laws in the rules of engagement is that even when you are fighting somebody and he surrenders, you cannot shoot him. And when you get him, you have to treat him well. You will give him shelter just like any other person. But most people don't really understand. They look at them and said, "We are pampering them." No, we are just doing what we are supposed to do by the law. And the law will therefore, after that, naturally take its course. Nobody will take them in afterwards and say, "Go." No, it doesn't work that way, he said. Speaking with a team of journalists from Army headquarters at the Theater Command headquarters in Maiduguri, General Musa said the military has no power to prosecute the insurgents, rather than to investigate them, profile them and hand them over to the necessary authorities for appropriate sanctions on the extent of offences committed as stipulated in the extant laws. He also noted that a lot of innocent lives have been lost and developmentally the region has gone backwards many years and it will take a long time before it can recover. It is important that we get this straight up so we can start with rebuilding efforts, the general said. He further said that sometimes when you discuss with some of the insurgents that have surrendered, they tell you they don't even understand how they are surrendering and are coming out in droves. Now, it behooves on all of us to put all hands on the table, and I am sure that is why the name of the operation was changed from Lafia Dole to Adinkai, to ensure for you to be on the field and achieve success. You need everybody to be on board, both members of the military, civilians, the locals, because it is within the locals that the insurgents sneak in. So if you are unable to get to your locals on your side, it will make it very difficult for them to move, and that is why what we are doing is very important. I want to say the media has been wonderful. We receive positive results and we know that nothing in life is 100% because you will have people that will support you and you also have people that will not support you. It is understandable, and that is because This is part of life. The general also further reiterated that they would always insist that we do the right thing, and we also take it down because not everybody perceives what is going on. Not everybody understands what is going on, but it is our duty to remain focused until we achieve our aim. And that is why we are able to talk to the governor and advised him to call the stakeholders meeting, and stakeholders meeting was actually held about 3 weeks ago, and every stakeholder in Borno State was invited. From the media and the business, victims, all from the medical, everybody came to the hall and we discussed. Ulamas, the imams from Khan, and we talked to ourselves truthfully. The media is also a partner in progress in every society, and we do not take it for granted because the local media here has been very helpful. We'll tell them that we will not lie to you. Whatever question you have, whatever doubts they have, we will clarify them and then let them know what is really going on. Sometimes, if operation is going on, we definitely cannot tell you, so we don't compromise the operations because in the long run, we are all working towards the success of the country. Earlier in his remarks, Oyema Nwachukwu, the spokesperson to the Nigerian army, said that the Islamic State in West African province, ISWAP, had embarked on a massive recruitment of members. Nwachukwu, who called on the media to help block the recruitment, also asked members of the public to be on the lookout within their environment. He therefore said that I would like to mention that the ISWAP very recently have been depleted by the surrendering of their members, as well as conflicts between them, has embarked on what I will call a massive recruitment drive. I consider it very important to engage the media to block this recruitment. The Boko Haram insurgents have been surrendering. People have questioned the authenticity of the surrendering of these insurgents and why they are surrendering at this particular point in time. And the news analysis is that the Major General Christopher, who is actually the general in charge of the Northeastern Region Operation Adinkai, and is the theater commander, has actually urged the media to support them in this fight against insurgency going on around the state, and that in response to what Nigerians have been saying, that these Boko Haram terrorists that are surrendering are not supposed to be taken care of. They are not supposed to be, pampered. They are supposed to be charged to court and be, treated and all those stuff like that. And he had to make that clarification that it was not in their own jurisdiction and their rights to charge these people or to prosecute them. That it is one of the ethics of their own, calling, their ethics. One of their ethics that whenever you want to shoot at a criminal,